This is the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
Joker 2 is now in theaters. Listen to this review. For every musical set piece that this film did, more and more people kept leaving the theater. They must have so many musical moments.
Oh, no.
And Joker fans who aren't musical fans left.
I just find it so uncomfortable when I'm watching a movie and they break in a song and everybody pretends like that's just the way she goes. Like that's just, oh, they're singing now and this is normal life.
I've just never heard of a sequel all of a sudden being a musical.
Yeah, that's true too.
And they kind of denied it too. Like they were like, oh no, it's not a musical. It just has musical elements. It's like you're tiptoeing around the fact that it's a straight up musical. And Ryder, you and I have noticed this in the past, and I'm sure a lot of people listening have noticed it too, that a lot of movie trailers that are in fact musicals will not tell you it's a musical, like the Wonka movie.
And Mean Girls, right?
Yeah, the remake of Mean Girls, same thing. Like in the trailer, you wouldn't have known. A lot of people will be forced to see a Broadway show or musical, and then they leave going, oh, that was actually kind of good. So it is a way to trick people who usually would immediately say, no, I'm not supporting that.
Right.
And then hopefully some people leave going, oh, I think I like musicals now.
It's greasy.
We need reviews. Like what?
Yeah. We'll have this chat again on Monday.
Yes.
There is a documentary out today that I would assume roughly 50% of Edmonton watches, maybe 70%.
Way more than that.
Well,
I'm sorry, but everybody's going to be watching it if you have Amazon Prime, I guess.
When you
right?
look at like the Stanley Cup final numbers, though, like it was, I think, 15 million Canadians took it in half.
Oh, okay. Well, quick poll on the text line. Have you been counting down the days? Today is the day. Face Off inside the NHL is now out, and a huge focus on this 6-part series, the Oilers, specifically Connor McDavid. So him, his wife are featured in it. And do you want to hear the first review that I've read online?
Yes, please.
It'll give you goosebumps. So a man named Caleb wrote, currently watching a screener for Face Off inside the NHL. Episode 5 kicks off in a way that's a gut punch for Oilers fans. The depth to which fans will get to understand Connor McDavid has never been matched in any media availability he has given. It's a must watch. It goes on to show a quote by McDavid in this show. I get called boring. I get called a robot. It's tough. End quote. Connor McDavid shows incredible emotional courage in new Amazon series. I can confirm that you have never seen McDavid like this. I'm so excited. This is going to be one of these documentaries that makes you either fall in love with the guy or maybe dislike him. Because I remember watching the Justin Bieber documentary, and it made me have so much more respect for him as an artist. So I'm so intrigued to see how McDavid comes off in this.
But then you had an opposite reaction watching the documentary of Selena Gomez.
It made me dislike her. I was like, she's a brat.
Interesting.
Which I felt bad saying because like she's been through a lot and she's got mental health issues and she opens up about that. But there were just certain moments where I was like, oh, why is she being like that?
Episode 6 features Connor and Matthew Tkachuk. Okay. And I really hope I don't end up liking him even a little bit.
You might.
No.
You might.
I don't think I'll let myself. There's a clip that's going viral of McDavid in the dressing room. My guess is this is after their Game 3 loss when they went down 3-0 in the series to Florida in the Stanley Cup final. Because they're in their white jerseys, so that means away. And he's talking about crazier things have happened in the clip. So I think he's talking about, like, we just need one win and we might be able to make a comeback happen. So this is the clip.
Right now! Right now! Right now! I know, but it's happened so many times. But that's not good enough. The finals. Dig the in right now. Whatever the you have. That is not good enough. Let's go get one win at home. One win, and we'll see what happens. But dig the in.
I need a dig the F in t-shirt so bad.
Yeah. I'm sure Oilers Nation will have some out very
Totally.
soon.
Now, I get if you're not an Oilers fan, you're like, oh, that's whining. No, I loved that. Like, the silence behind him. Nobody's talking back to him.
No, that's true. I did read one really funny tweet about it, though, from somebody who, like, is just an impartial sports fan.
Okay.
Really funny takes on hockey, Pete Blackburn. He said, it feels like I'm listening to McDavid learn how to yell. Because, like, he just...
Yeah, you just don't hear him yelling.
Well, and, like, it just doesn't sound like... You know, like...
I think it does.
No, in the Gladiator, like, when they yell, that is a great yell.
Dig the in right now.
That one was good.
Yeah, like he definitely had to go home and like take a cough drop.
Yeah, for sure. This one,
I know, but it's happened so many times.
it sounds like he's learning how to yell. I thought was really funny.
There's a quote out from this documentary already, and it's his wife Lauren talking about how McDavid's scared of ketchup.
Oh, yeah, I saw people talking about that.
So funny.
Yeah. That dig the F in line as well. Also probably going to be used at a lot of Thanksgiving tables. Bathrobes is the new hot look for next year. Not just like in the bathroom, that wearing bathrobes out. But if you take that fashion chance and you go out to a nice restaurant this weekend and you're in a bathrobe, there's a really good chance they don't let you in.
Exactly.
Or if I wore a bathrobe to work, they'd be like, go home.
They'd be like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Especially if you're wearing it with like combat boots. They'd be like, at least wear the slippers with it if you're going to commit.
What are you up to? Anyway, that's the new one. And even Vogue has endorsed that bathrobes is the new hot look for next year.
When you say bathrobe, I immediately envision like what you'd wear in a hotel room.
Yeah.
But is it more like a silky robe? Like, is it something that could be a fashionable, nice dress? Because I think that could be quite sexy.
Okay.
So now we just got to pivot how we look at the bathrobe.
Yeah, the bathrobe to me originally seemed like white and fuzzy.
Yes, like a rubber ducky. Like you have you have like an eye mask on. Whereas maybe like a really silky, it's to the side, it's dark blue.
With like a dragon pattern.
Yeah.
Could be really sexy.
With big earrings and some boots. Like, I don't know. I feel like that might look quite nice.
Okay, I'm going to try it on. I'm going to take a run at it tonight. A lot of sequels to huge movies are coming out right now. We got Beetlejuice, Happy Gilmore 2 is in production, The Joker. You're really pumped about another one, though.
The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Yes.
Ooh.
Featuring Meryl Streep.
You got that right.
And
good job.
Annabella.
Anne Hathaway. Emily Blunt.
That's what Anne Hathaway's full name is. You didn't let me finish.
The Devil Wears Prada 2, Meryl Streep is returning, Anne Hathaway, Emily Blunt, and Stanley Tucci all coming back. And this is going to be an update on Miranda, who's Meryl Streep's character, who, by the way, is terrifying.
You have no style or sense of fashion.
Well, I think that depends on what you're...
No. That wasn't a question.
So good. It's going to be her struggling with the fact that the magazine industry is declining. That movie made a lot of people fall in love with fashion, so we'll see what happens with that.
You know what show did it for me? That I was like, oh, fashion's really cool. I wish I knew how to sew. Cruella.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's a fashion designer in that show. And my daughter got really into it. We got her a sewing machine afterwards. And I'm actually pretty pumped about this all of a sudden.
There you go. This actually could...
While I'm in a Pilsner hoodie.
I was going to say, how old is that vest you're wearing? What inspired you to try something or get passionate about something because you saw it in a movie or TV show?
Sure. Asking you about anything that you got really interested in, inspired from a TV show or movie. Jonathan Taylor Thomas's character in Home Improvement.
You are that character.
Yeah, I was, except for all the chicks in the world wanting him. Wait, he wore overalls.
Yes, he did.
And just had the one strap going, so that was pretty badass. I rocked that look for a bit.
Jenny Pie wrote in saying, I saw an episode of Full House when I was young where Stephanie was in a jazz class, and then she does this routine at the end of the show to Motown Philly, and I was hooked. I made my mom enroll me in dance immediately. Nikki, I wanted to be a marine biologist after watching Danger Bay as a kid. P.S. I am not currently a marine biologist as an adult. Yeah. It's true. You dream big, though, right?
Yeah. Like, I wanted to free some whales after watching Free Willy.
Yes.
Like, let's go.
Oh, how many of us, even when you were just at the pool or at the lake, you would stand on the rocks and lift your hand in the air and just pretend there was a whale flying over you.
Or like come out of the water like you were Pamela Anderson in Baywatch.
What was the movie where the girl turns into a mermaid when she's in water and this guy, it's got Tom Hanks in it, and he puts her in the bathtub and then her tail grows? I always pretended I was a mermaid in the tub. Splash. I loved her. What movie or TV show influenced you? Sarah wrote in saying, I loved Baywatch and I wanted to be a lifeguard. Yes, heavily influenced us. Although then you got that job as a teenager and it's so boring. At the local pool, you're just sitting there dealing with snotty kids, telling them not to run. Like, not as glorified as Baywatch at all.
You could smoke.
What?
Well, the lifeguards in my hometown,
they would sit up on the seat and smoke?
Yeah. It was usually like a 50-year-old woman. She just smoked the whole time.
I'm envisioning like Marge Simpson's sisters being like, now running!
Pretty much.
Just chain smoking.
Ryan said the triple deke from the Mighty Ducks taught me a thing or two. I like that. We'll do another round of this coming up in a bit.
We're asking you what influenced you. You watched a movie or a TV show and then you got really into something. Allie made a valid point on the text line. My hairstylist in grade 9 and 10 was heavily influenced by the Rachel haircut. So a lot of those.
Oh.
I got it.
Yeah.
In grade 7. And it looked really good when I was leaving the salon. And then I didn't know how to style it, so it looked awful. Like really choppy layers. Horrible.
Well, and also she'd change her hairstyle about twice a season, right? And it would look completely different, and then everybody would be scrambling to keep up, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. This text, maybe we'll keep it anonymous. This is kind of weird, but I loved Fight Club. I tried to start one in Calgary, and I even made front and second page news back in the day. I started a website recruiting, and a reporter found it and started asking me questions. The Calgary Boxing Commission said they were investigating, but I never ended up hearing from them. Okay.
That's going next level.
That is next level.
I don't know about anybody else that watched Sons of Anarchy, but I was really interested in joining a biker gang after watching that show.
Do you think you'd have a chance?
Oh, yeah.
What?
I know how to fight.
You have the smallest hands. Look, you're even protecting your thumb. It can't be in your fist when you put your fists up, Ryder. You're going to break your thumb off.
No, I'm protecting it. Also, my hands are little and fast like bullets. That's what they'd call me.
Slow down, bullet.
Yeah.
This text, same with Christina Aguilera's hair. This was in 2001. I remember when that album came out, when Dirty, like her new aesthetic, the bleach blonde on the top and the black on the bottom. Relatable. I also did that.
I wanted to cook meth after watching Breaking Bad as a text.
That is not a real text.
Yeah, it is.
Bobby, Family Matters. I idolized Steve Urkel. I wanted to be him. Did I do that? Is how Bobby signed the text. Okay, but did you want to be Steve Urkel or did you want to be Stefan?
Stefan Urkel.
Oh, Stefan. The episode where he's all of a sudden really smooth and sexy.
I think that was almost a full season.
What? I thought it was just one episode.
No, he got sexy for a bit there.
Okay.
I mean, he got charming.
5 simple words, $1,000. It's Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay. Brought to you by Out of Bounds Restaurant.
We are joined by Texter 107, 12-year-old Avery. What's up today, girl?
Hi.
We're good. We're excited.
Awesome. So, Avery, who are you with right now?
I'm with my mom and my dad.
All right. The whole family's in on it.
I love it. All right. So, have you heard Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay? You know how the game works, Avery?
Yeah.
Awesome. Who's your teammate this morning?
Ryder.
All right. Bye, Ryder. You're getting chosen a lot this week.
Yeah, that's because the last time you went, it didn't go real well.
Yeah, okay. Well, you keep leaving the room, and guess what? We haven't given away $1,000 yet, so you better be in the zone. All right, Avery. We're going to start that 25-second timer after I say the first word. Good luck. What comes to your mind when I say pasta?
Noodles.
Sand.
Beach.
Waterfall.
Mountain.
Pebble.
Rock.
Slush.
Toilet.
Okay, I'm assuming you heard flush on that last one, so we're going to go with that. Let's get Ryder back in the studio. We're giving away some money on a Friday. Avery did so good. Cool, calm, collected.
We were saying yesterday or the day before that, like, it's crazy how good kids are at this game.
Specifically 12-year-olds, too.
Yeah, we've given away $1,000 to, I think, 2 or 3 different 12-year-olds.
So much fun. Okay, Avery, we'll be quick because we know you probably have to get out the door and go to school. Ryder, what comes to mind when I say pasta?
I'm going to say noodles.
$25, Avery.
We're rolling.
Sand.
Beach.
$50.
It's so much more intense when it's a kid because $1,000 means so much more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a lot of money. Pebble.
Rock.
$75, Avery. Flush.
Toilet.
$100. One more word to go. Can we do it?
All my demonstration.
What would you spend the money on, Avery?
I don't really know yet.
Okay, that's okay. We don't want to rush a decision, right? So once you get that money, you really got to decide. Spend it wisely.
Put it towards a vacation for your family to go somewhere, and then they're forced to take you somewhere.
And then
it'll be more than 1,000.
They pay for all your food.
Yeah.
You've got it
You're like,
covered.
listen, I'll get the tickets into Disneyland. You guys just get me there and house me.
And pay for everything there. All right, Avery. Best of luck. Can we get $1,000 on a Friday? Ryder, what comes to mind when I say waterfall? We got $100. If you match Avery's word, it's $1,000. Waterfall.
This one's tough. Waterfall.
The entire text line is rooting for you, Avery. This is so fun.
Oh my goodness. Honestly, I can't think of one really good answer, so I'm dipping down to my secondary answers.
Okay.
I'm going to say mountain.
That is correct.
What is going on? Avery, how you doing over there?
I'm great. That was amazing. Better than Caden.
$1,000. Great game,
What
girl.
a way to start your day at school today, Avery. Congratulations.
Yeah, that was great.
Unreal.
I love it.
Yeah, brag to all your friends,
100%. They're all going to be texting in on Monday. Just you wait. That's so fun, Avery. Have the best day ever, okay? Stay on the line. We got to get some more information from your parents, okay?
Okay.
Okay. What is with 12-year-olds winning the $1,000?
Yeah, it's awesome. What
I
a
can't
cool
believe
trend.
you matched that last word. That's why I left it for the last, because I just thought it was tricky.
I couldn't think like
What else could it be?
river, like jump.
Okay, if you were
I don't
playing
know.
along, did you match Avery's words? Would you have won $1,000? What a way to kick off the weekend.
Sometimes we post videos of 1K Wordplay once a week,
Yes.
actually. You can find them on our YouTube of the best game of the week. And Lisa said, I already sent in the video from yesterday.
Yeah, I did.
So we're good to go. And I said, well, what if we give away $1,000?
And I was like, we probably won't. I don't know.
And you're like, I'm not wearing makeup.
yeah, I am haggard today. So if this video goes up,
It's going
don't
up.
judge me.
We just gave away $1,000 to a 12-year-old girl. Like, this is gold.
It really is.
She's so pumped, too. Awesome.
And now, here's another terrifying episode of Tell Our Tales!
One a day, every day for the month of October. People asking all the time, hey, what time are you doing Terror Tales today? So we know a lot of you like this one quite a bit. Don't think you'll like this. I was visiting my cousin in England. This is from Jen. Thank you for the email. You know everything is already old as heck there. It feels creepy as is just because of the history, the dampness, and moss everywhere. She lives in a 2-story tiny townhouse. The stairs creak as you go up and down them. There's an attic you don't want to go in. The pipes look like they're from the 1500s. You get the scene. One night we were having drinks and watching a scary movie. My cousin goes into the kitchen to get some more beer, and she comes back pale, like she's seen a ghost. I said, what's up? I said, what's up? Already feeling like it was a ghost because, you know, just the feel there. She said the clock in the kitchen had stopped. So I get up to go look, and sure enough, the clock had stopped at 8:40 p.m. And I said, what does that mean? Freaking myself out because it's dark and spooky outside already. She said it means someone's died.
That's like a known thing?
When clocks stop, apparently, yeah. In England.
Okay.
They think that that means somebody's died. The hair on my arm stood up, and now I'm even more freaked out. We keep watching our movie, and I go back to the kitchen for more beer. I hear the ticking sound and look up at the clock, and it started again exactly an hour later. We're both looking at each other like, what the heck? We drink enough beer to forget about the clock until the next morning my cousin wakes up and says, I just found out who died. One of her mates from university who was ill passed away at 8:40 p.m.
No.
Thank you, Jen, for that story. I'll never look at a clock the same.
Oh. Okay, if anyone has scary stories, you know we need to hear from you. Email yours to ryder@play107.com.
Hello?
Howdy doody, is this Trevor?
This is Trevor, yes.
You are our contestant for Matchmaker today.
Oh, awesome.
So if you get 2 matches right, you get to go on a date with Lisa.
Okay, I'm sure my wife will love that.
Totally.
If you get them wrong, I get to go on a date with your wife.
Okay, sounds good. She would like that.
Okay, the actual game is if you uncover 2 prizes that match, you win them. If not, you're just helping everybody else out moving forward because they'll know what's behind each of the doors. What are you going with?
What's your first number?
15.
15 is Virtual Ace from Cattail Crossing. That is a golf lesson.
Virtual golf.
Okay.
That's fun.
And 19.
19, we're looking at, also Cattail Crossing, but it's a different prize. It's called Greens and Grub, a gift card to Cattail Crossing.
To eat there, yeah.
Gee, that sucks.
All right, good
You were
effort.
so close. Thanks for playing, Trevor.
Thank you.
Wait, you want me to play the buzzer for you?
Sure.
Okay.
I thought you were going to get his wife's information for that date.
Play.
My nickname from high school. It's Juicy on Play 107 with Ryder and Lisa.
We have a theme for Throwback Throwdown today.
My nickname wasn't Juicy in high school, by the way. I was just kidding.
I think I had sweatpants that said that across the butt.
Did you?
Yeah, probably.
Cool.
Yeah.
What else you have
Good times.
for sweatpants with, like, Juicy was Juicy Couture, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, Cutie Pie,
There's Cutie Pie,
Babe.
Bubble Butt. No, they didn't say that. I know a little bit about football, but if you were to bring up Julian Edelman, I'd be like, who's that?
You'd probably recognize him. He was one of the guys that was on stage for the roast of Tom Brady.
Okay.
He was like his right-hand guy for a lot of years when they went on their dynasty.
So he's a Patriot.
He was a Patriot most of his career, yeah.
So he is an early adopter of something called Salsa cereal. Have you heard of this?
No.
Okay, so calm down. It doesn't involve milk, but it's when you take all of the broken pieces of chips at the bottom of the bag and you mix it with salsa and you eat it with a spoon.
Oh, okay.
Or you can like crush them up and put them in a bowl. So he enjoys eating them like that. And he's teamed up with Tostitos, and they're even doing like a giveaway now where if you use the hashtag Tostitos salsa cereal, you could win quote unquote salsa cereal. So I'm assuming just bags of Tostito chips. But
crushed up, maybe.
I remember going to my friend Amanda's house after school, and I had never seen anyone mix the Tostito salsa with sour cream and also Cheese Whiz. And she would mix it up, and we would dip the chips in it.
Sounds great.
That was the beauty of going to someone else's house after school. You got to kind of see what snacks they invented. So the fact that Julian Edelman is now going to be kind of famous for Tostitos, because I don't know him as a football player. Now I know him as the salsa cereal guy.
When you first said salsa cereal, I was disgusted. But like this, I've done this.
It's so good, right?
Yeah.
The Ryder and Lisa Podcast. Play 107.